Hello and welcome back to Tesla News. My name is Marian and I'm your host today, and I'm going to give you some updates regarding the price politics of Tesla in Europe, because it seems like Tesla would like you to buy a Model Y and not a Model 3 anymore, and we will look into the details right now. So the Model Y in Germany didn't get any increase like in the United States. So you can buy a Model Y long range for 57,000 euros. But now the question is, what is the difference between the Model 3? And that is not that big anymore. And it has been, especially now, as the price increase happened yesterday for the Model 3. And the difference even in Austria is even less. And so we're going to look into the price of the Model 3 in a moment. And you see, between the 55,000 for the Model 3 long range and the 57,000 I just named, there are just a difference of 2,000 euros between a Model 3 and a Model Y long range. Of course, the Model Y long range has not such a long range like the Model 3 long range, but nevertheless, the difference has never been that close. And there's a strategy behind that. I have said before that Tesla is currently planning to test produce the Model Y long range in Germany. And there were indications and pictures that I showed you. And so it is really clear that Tesla is trying to convince people to buy the Model Y long range from Germany, and with that save a lot of the logistics by transporting a Model 3 from China to Europe. So that is really a strategy Tesla seems to be playing over here. And this is also supported by the numbers in Austria, because if you look at it, 57,190 euros for a Model 3 long range. On the other hand, you have a Model Y long range, just 300 euros more. I mean, that is insane. And the prices are not changing at the Model Y range. So this is clearly a sign that Tesla is trying to convince people to buy a Model Y, and with that save a lot of shipping costs from China to Europe. This also indicates that the Model 3 is not going to come very soon here in Europe. Then we have an update for the Model Y coming from Grünheide. You have now airbags on both seats equipped on the left and the right side. So this is also an update coming for the Model Y from Germany. So again, guys, very good news, especially when it comes for Tesla, because of course the Model Y is much more profitable than the Model 3. And of course you try to increase prices to convince people to move to a different product. And that is a clear sign here. And I think that will give some insane demand here in Germany. I don't know how it's going to be for people from the UK or, for example, Norway and Sweden, etc. But it's clearly a sign for the German market and the Austrian market that it makes a lot of sense now for someone who wants to have a Model Y to buy one, because the difference to the Model 3 is not so big anymore. Then we have the inside cameras are now via the update. You can actually buy them, or they are open now. And I'm working for Tesla Supply, as maybe some of you know. But if you don't want that Tesla is looking into your car currently, you have the possibility to buy over Tesla Supply, and I'm going to give you the link in the description, or you just go on the website Tesla Supply. You can buy one that is covering up your camera. It's very cheap, not so much costs involved, but then you have your privacy, and Tesla is not able to cover all what you do in your car. Then we are looking into the ships movements here right now. We have the Glovis Symphony currently around Cyprus, then the RCC Classic close to the Suez Canal, Morning Carina moving towards Southampton as far as I know, and the Glovis being close to Seebrugge. So we have a lot of movements happening, a lot of cars coming here, especially a lot of deliveries happening very soon in Germany, but as well European countries. That is very exciting, and the February numbers have shown how strong the demand for Tesla cars are. But talking about demand, it's getting even more crazy in the United States. But first, you can see on the right side, you have the shown in green. These are the states Austin is going to deliver Model Ys to. And then on the left side, you have the gray one for Fremont. So it's pretty much clearly a sign that Austin is going to deliver the Model Ys. And if you are from the East Coast, you still have to wait a bit for your Model Y, because you're not going to get it from Fremont. The chances are high that you're not going to get it from Fremont. So they are pretty much making the market half-half, even though it's not 100% the case, but it's clearly the strategy behind that. And so maybe Austin is going to start this year the Model 3 production as well, so you can really make the deliveries much easier through the United States. What's also exciting is that the Block Electric was actually talking yesterday about an insane demand happening for Tesla in the United States, as the orders are skyrocketing if you compare the last week and the weeks before. And that is clearly a sign that the prices we have seen, especially at the gas stations, are affecting people's decision to move electric. And for the United States market, you have a Model 3 with the highest efficiency, Lucid Air not even beating a car that is like more than twice, costing more than twice as much, is not as efficient or more efficient than a Model 3. The Model Y right behind that. And if we consider what the market share of Tesla in the United States is, it's really bullish. I mean, more than 70%, even a bit higher, 75% of all the EVs currently in the United States are from Tesla. So the word of mouth, the experience, seeing a lot of Teslas, especially on the West Coast in California, you see that a lot of other people might suggest friends to buy a Tesla right now, especially for the increase of gas prices. And this is something that is going to continue to be so. And I think a lot of people will see the possibility to buy an EV. And I think it is the right decision to do so. Of course, there will be a further fight for those who still believe EVs are not the right choice to do, the right choice to buy. But I think the trend is your friend, and I think the trend is going even faster right now towards EVs, especially as we have seen, the very, very disturbing war in the Ukraine. So I do hope that people realize that to be more independent, it doesn't matter if it's for Germany, European Union, or the United States, it's very important to push for the EV market and to push people to buy an EV. So I am very glad that Tesla is here in the leading role and moving forward. So if you're a German speaker and you're watching my channel, you can also follow me on my podcast, Tessie Supply. You can find me on Spotify and more. So thank you very much for being here today, and I wish you all a wonderful day.